Do you see here? Hi guys and gals. Yeah, it's gonna be a little lunch break vlog or talk. Oh, looks like a few lovers, kids, whatever, have decided to make a little heart here. Kind of looks like a heart. Well, it is one anyway. So yeah, I'm walking around where I have my usual lunch break. Nobody's here for once. Sometimes there's a guy over there, he comes, takes off his shoes and naps. It's probably too cool, but he does it almost, I was going to say, every time except for the cold of winter. But yeah, must be that no kids have their gym class or something in the little woods around here. Oh, it's been one heck of a week, 2 weeks, put it that way. As most of you know, I was off to Holland, to the Netherlands, last week, and that was, I made one or two little videos, but just like more geocaching type or little snippets. It was very interesting, but it was, well, kind of in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I mean, in the evening basically we ended up networking, and it was organized that way, so it was a good time. And 2 days ago, so on Tuesday, a day meeting in London, so flying over, taxi, meeting, taxi back, flying back. So yes, I was officially in London, and I guess the sightseeing part was from the taxi to the meeting room on the street. That was pretty quick, and a 15-minute coffee in a coffee bar before taking another taxi and coming back. Yeah, having said that though, made me really want to go back. Oh, networking. It's part of my job, big part of my job, and it's part of life, isn't it? I mean, if we look at our, what do we do when we network or lobby or stuff like that, is create new contacts for fruitful collaborations, get to know people, you know, all that type of stuff. Now, back up like 5, 6, almost 7 years for some of us, even more for some others. I don't know actually how long it has been. I'm talking about YouTube / Facebook / social media. And what have we been doing? We've all been networking. Clearly, how many of you knew, in the real sense of the word, all your Facebook, YouTube, or online friends? And I mean, for some of us, we're going way back into the chat room days and so on, the forums. So if you think about it, most of us, and if I look on the YouTube side, everybody that I know on the YouTube, Facebook scene was met through what one would call networking. And great friendships, alliances have come from that. And also, for some, great hatred has come from it as well. I mean, we've known, all of us have known of the different drama that has been going on in these circles for the last years as well. There's a lot of rain here, so I gotta tiptoe through the mud. Yeah, okay. So that's part of the whole thing with networking as well. I mean, the alliances. Actually, it's quite interesting because in the business world that I'm in, I was going to say you don't get the drama as much. There is drama, of course, but I mean, there's not. It's different. I mean, basically, if you don't want to do an alliance, you just don't do it, and you will. I'm not going to say automatically ignore the other people, but you just don't create an alliance, and that's it. And I mean, so you meet, you might have coffee or talk at a conference or something, but you know, that's it. And in the social media world, I must admit that often these little fights are much more petty. And People can get awful mean. But maybe that is the difference, is that in the social media world, we're rarely meeting face to face. So this type of networking is a virtual network. And people pull out parts of their character that supposedly aren't there, but they are. It's part of the real person. Even though they're acting differently, it's still part of their inner core. So that's where I'm getting at, is that virtual and yet more real as part of characters go very often, because the inner being comes out. In the other type of networking, the type that I do with business, well, it is real, so to say, but probably more virtual as far as the feelings go. The other person's right in front of you. I mean, I have had some scenes where I've seen which are pretty intense, but you get what I'm at, don't you? Is that like the real world is actually more virtual as far as the feelings go. The virtual world is, in reality, more real, even though people don't like to believe that they can be nasty. We all can. Okay. I didn't know I was going to talk about that. It just happened to come out. So that's it for now. Trips coming up. Well, I got a phone call actually from a group this morning that wanted me to go on a conference. Oh, I'm going to have to stop. Only 4 minutes left on this card. DC signing off. That's all for now. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.